When Faro's nightclub owner Peter Gerace goes on trial on charges including bribery, drug trafficking, and sex trafficking, he'll be able to keep a member of his defense team.
This after a judge ruled against an effort by prosecutors to have one of his attorneys disqualified. 20 Side's Dave McKinley joins us now with the latest on this, what is becoming a very intriguing case. David?
In his 45-page decision, Scott, a judge rejected at just about every turn the government's motion and used words like terrifying, scary, and chilling to describe the scenario if he were to agree with prosecutors to take a lawyer off this case who the judge concludes did nothing illegal, was just doing his job, and in fact is protected in that respect. The case against Peter Gerace was originally before federal judge John Sinatra, but Sinatra recused himself after the defense said it might call two witnesses who are Sinatra's relatives. Prosecutors suggested the defense purposely did that as a means to find a judge more favorable to Gerace. Then, not only moved to have Gerace's attorney Eric Sainline, seen on the left wearing glasses, taken off the case, but also raised the specter of charging him for obstruction of justice. This was flatly rejected by the current judge in the case, Lawrence Villarto, who noted the witness names were originally produced by the government and that Sainline's mere suggestion that they could be called at trial could not constitute a crime, especially under the so-called safe harbor clause shielding attorneys. He wrote, "To hold otherwise would create an inherent conflict in the representation of every criminal defendant. Rather than ask the question that they are duty-bound by the Constitution to consider what is my client's best interest, defense attorneys would have to ask a second question. What if the government thinks I have a corrupt motive in making this decision? In the moment when the attorney pauses to ask that second question, the defendant's Sixth Amendment rights disintegrate because the attorney is now thinking about himself or herself instead of the client, and that runs counter to the obligation of providing zealous representation free from conflict or constraint." According to Gerace himself, who sent us a host of documents from where he's currently housed at the Chautauqua County Jail awaiting trial, it's part of a government pattern by lead prosecutor Joe Trippi to deny him effective counsel, and in a lengthy statement to Two on Your Side, he also accused Trippi of prosecutorial misconduct. Moreover, the judge concluded lawyers should not have to worry that objectively legitimate decisions they make in defending clients will lead to a criminal investigation against them whenever the government perceives a nefarious motive, and that his ruling seeks to ensure that they do not have to. On Your Side in the newsroom, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.